Welcome everyone to the not worth your time.
It's the Worthless News Network.
It doesn't matter. Worthless News
it?
Network. That's what we'll call it. Worthless News Network. Today in Oregon, the Catholic pro-life motorcycle group stops in John Day during their first Eastern Oregon ride to Ontario. So bikers, pro-life bikers, they're not wearing helmets. I see that they're not wearing helmets. I mean, you gonna be a pro-life and you just ride your motorcycle 70 miles an hour, bucking and weaving through
no regard for human life.
No, exactly. These people are just terrible.
I think the key there is that they're from Oregon, which means
who cares
anyway.
where they're from? They're bikers. They're terrible people. Bikers are awful.
Are you saying like motorcycle drivers or?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the people who like Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
They're the worst looking people in the world.
Why is that?
Well, there goes our Sons of Anarchy crowd.
Oh, all the Sons of Anarchy fans. They're not gonna. Isn't there a new show? Anyway, go ahead. Keep going with your news story.
Oh yeah, the Mayans. That's even worse. There's Mexican bikers.
Jesus Christ! Can we go to the next news story?
Kirk Kirby, judge who approved raid on Kansas newspaper, has history of DUIs. The Kansas magistrate judge who was authorized a police raid on the Marion County Record newsroom over its probe into a local restaurateur's drunken driven record has her own hidden history
keep going.
of driving under the influence. You see, this judge has been going around trying to make a raid to try to get his information out of the paper. It looks like he's been judged guilty.
It's wonderful. I mean, it seems like Kurt is really on the ball, but Parker is kind of having a hard time, rough time. You must have had a couple drugs today, something like that. Maybe did a little bit.
Well, off the wagon. Judge approves raid on Kansas newspaper has a history of DUIs.
He just read that one.
Oh, was that the one he just read?
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you trying to tank this interview, man?
Parker, come on. I need a job,
Are you trying
Parker.
to tank this?
Police. 2 teens charged with murder after attacking a victim with a skateboard, repeatedly kicking. Jesus Christ. This is the news we picked?
Yes, the funny thing is, usually when people read the news, they just kind of read it. They don't stop and go, Jesus Christ, when they see the picture.
This just proves Kyle Rittenhouse was right.
All right, we're not going to touch that one with a 10-foot pole.
Kirk Kirby, police. York County woman sets fire on mayor's home over trash pickup dispute.
I'm sure that's a handsome woman that would have done that, right?
Who's trashy now?
Her name's Diane Oberdick. Her name
Diane Oberdick's been charged with setting fire to her mayor's home over trash dispute. See, the issue here has been the trash hasn't got picked up, so she set fire to his house.
Yes, this is what happened. It certainly is.
Not really much to go off here. Back to you, Parker.
Not really. That's what
that has been the news.
Not really
minute.
Much to go off of here. Back to you.
Worthless News Network minute.
Wait, don't you guys normally end on like a happy story?
Right Worth Your Time podcast. Thanks for listening.
The happy story is local unknown podcast, Not Worth Your Time, has a massive fallout of millions of dollars. It's going to happen, and it does happen, just like they predicted the Peruvian alien disaster.
And a car wrestling program.
And a car wrestling program that's never been seen before on television. Back to you guys, Neil and Devin, who's not supposed to talk during this section of the show.